Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Thursday. Okay, guys, so we're getting ready to get into the thick of it. I obviously on my main channel, I have a little visitor today, and she is sitting right here with me. This is Mayday. Mayday is our little naked putty tat, one of two, and she's just hanging out. And I've tried shooing her away 17 times. And she's like, no, not today, Dad. I'm going to work with you. Okay. So, guys, we're back to talk about the Chrisleys, Julie Chrisley, this cancer scare. It's actually really, really sad. It's like a somber thing to talk about, of course, anytime you talk about cancer, no matter if somebody's in prison or not. And then also Denise Richards. So, before we jump into all of it, you guys know how this works. If you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and let's jump right in.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
Okay, guys, we're going to start off with the Julie Chrisley of it all because RadarOnline.com came out with this. Julie Chrisley suffers recent cancer scare in prison, and she said, I'm so scared. And this came from her daughter, Savannah. So listen real quick. Julie Chrisley recently had a health scare in prison in which she feared her cancer had returned. And obviously, we know she's incarcerated. She shared her deepest fears in letters that she wrote behind bars, which her daughter, Savannah, shared with the world on her latest episode of her podcast, Unlocked with Savannah Chrisley. Savannah got emotional reading her mother's words out loud during what she called the Prison Diary series. Julie wrote that in February of 2023, she went to a medical unit to get a flu shot. While there, Julie asked to get her blood pressure results and was told no, which caused her to think, I'm worth more to my family dead than I am alive. Savannah's voice got shaky as she held back the tears. And as her daughter's reading these things, first off, or she said, as her daughter reading these things, first off, Mom suffers from high blood pressure really, really, really bad. All she wanted was her blood pressure checked, and they wouldn't even do that. And to hear your mother say that she's worth more dead than alive is probably the most heartbreaking thing anyone could ever hear. And I know that my mother has made such an impact on so many people's lives, and that's worth more than anything else. That's actually so sad. On day 17, Julie revealed that she was called to the doctor's office at the prison for what she thought was with the gynecologist. I sat down with the doctor, and she proceeds to tell me that my HCG level was high, 10.2. That's what Julie recalled via the letter, stating the information caused her to spiral. This is a pregnancy hormone. It should not be that high. If it were a little higher, I would test positive on a pregnancy test. Since that's not a possibility, it could be a sign of a tumor. I literally fell apart. How could this be happening? I'm going to have to get blood work redone and have a scan. Now, the breast cancer survivor expressed deep sadness when revealing that she was keeping the health care to herself. I've not told anyone. I'm not going to tell anyone until I know what's going on. I'm so scared. I just want my husband, and I don't know if I can do this without him. So RadarOnline.com broke the story, but Julie hasn't spoken to her husband, Todd, in over a year, with a well-connected source telling Radar that the warden of his prison will not sign off on their request. This is so scary. Navigating my health journey alone is what Julie wrote in her diary entry. I miss Todd so much. Now, the last entry was dated February 20th without any health updates. To think of her sitting there worrying about, oh my God, my cancer may be back. And something that has stayed so steadfast in every single letter is, I just want my husband. I just want Todd. I miss him. Now, Julie and Todd have been serving their sentences for fraud at separate prisons, with the Chrisley matriarch being incarcerated in Kentucky and her husband behind bars in Florida. They're obviously still fighting their convictions, and their appeal hearing begins in April, which is just next month. And Julie, as of right now, is set to be released in 2028, with Todd's release being in 2032. But by the way, if they win the appeal, it's a different situation. It's a different scenario. They could be released before you know it. So don't give up yet, Chrisleys. Could happen. Now, on top of that, I wanted to talk about Denise Richards really quick, but because she addressed her odd behavior at Kyle Richards' weed dinner and her anger towards Erica Jane. And this was on Watch What Happens Live. I don't know if you guys watched it, but if you didn't, you got to go back and watch it. Now, while also speaking of Tamra Judge's suggestion that she flirted with her at BravoCon, complaining about Tariq Kimsley's many issues, and looking back at the moment that Erica brought up her daughter Sammy Sheen's OnlyFans account, Denise revealed why she seemed so lit at Kyle's dinner. I had a margarita before I went. I was sick, and I learned that a little cough medicine you shouldn't mix with it. But whatever. And I had a half of a drink there. That was it. But I started to not feel right. Now, as for her anger towards Erica, Denise revealed it started when she threw shade at Lisa Rinna. I started saying to Erica, I said, "You seem a lot nicer without your friend here." And that's what sparked it. It's also from Erica. I didn't understand from my first season. She was so sweet to me, and I don't know what I did to her. Now, when Andy Cohen then wanted to know why she told Erica to watch the show, Denise said, I was referring to pretty much the entire season where I felt like her and a couple of the other women were coming at me over and over and over. So I was like, how do you not know this? Now, regarding Tamra saying she hit on her at BravoCon, Denise wouldn't say a word. Instead, she let her face do the talking as she kind of cringed, and she was then asked about her run ins with Dorit. Every single time I see Dorit, it's always something. She'll say, your lipstick doesn't look right, your hair. And I got to the point where I'm like, who cares? Who gives a crap? And I just felt like she always will do these little things to make me feel slightly insecure. So I was just like, just stop. And looking back at her hot mic moment in which she shaded Erica for potentially lip syncing at Kyle's finale party at SoFi Stadium, Denise denied having regrets. So I don't care, she said. As fans well know, Denise and Erica went to war mid-season 13, with Erica bringing up Sammy's OnlyFans account during an argument. That's part of what I was saying. Watch the show. Some of the stuff that you say about my kids and Garcelle's kids, I didn't understand, but God forbid someone talks about your son. It's unbelievable to me that she wouldn't even understand why I would be upset. And her son's a grown ass man, and Sammy was a minor. Although Denise faced a lot of drama amid her season 13 reunion or return, sorry, she does have a friend on the cast, a few actually. Garcelle, Sutton, Crystal. Now, when questioned where she stands with Lisa Rinna and asked if they'd ever be friends like they once were, Denise confirmed that her and her former castmate are not friends. I spoke to her once because unfortunately we had a mutual friend that had passed, and so that was the only time that we spoke. But as far as a friendship where we would be back to where we were, that would not happen. But I could be friendly with her. Now, moving on, in recent months, rumors suggested that Denise makes $2 million monthly on OnlyFans, but according to Denise, she cannot confirm that. We don't talk about how much money we make. What she did want to talk about, though, was The Traitors, saying she'd absolutely appear on that show. I love that show. That would be so fun in the castle and those breakfasts and buffets. And also on the live broadcast, she was asked if she still talks to Nev Campbell. And she said, no, but we see each other. We pick up where we left off. Now, later on the after show, Erica was asked how much she'd spend on a ticket to see Denise for OnlyFans. And Denise was asked about going to Erica's Las Vegas residency. And when Denise was asked, she said, well, I thought her tickets, someone said that they're like $7 or something. The shade. Okay, guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are, especially about the Julie Chrisley of it all. Again, I spoke about this earlier with the whole Erica thing. I think that when people are struggling, you don't want to kick them when they're down. And this is still somebody's mother, somebody's wife, somebody's daughter. And I really hope it's not true. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. But I want to hear what you guys think. So pop off in the comment section, smash that like button. If you guys are not subscribed, get subscribed. And we'll see you in just a little bit. Love you guys.